Alright, welcome back to more Control. OBJ Gaming here. Now I know we're technically done with the game, but I'm not done playing. Much more things to do. First of all, I got a couple side quests. I gotta figure out where this door leads to. This leads to the hotline chamber. Got it. And there's this one of the DLCs, which I will do, but let me see what's outside the door first. I'm gonna keep this outfit on for a little bit.
Shawshank Redemption. That's the name of the movie I was thinking of earlier. Not important, but that was it.
Alright then, Central Executive, which is where I want to go to. There's boardroom. Okay, let me just walk around here. So, now that I finished the game, I kind of want to share some thoughts. What do I think of the game? Overall, I actually really like the game. I do. I do think the game is slow to start, and once you get all your abilities, that's when the game really hits the ground running, you know? So, yeah, like I said, I think the game is good. I think it's quite slow in the beginning parts, you know, when you're still getting your abilities. But once you get all of them, the game really opens up. But in the same vein, it feels like it opens up a little bit too late. Granted, you can kind of speed run your way all the until you get Y'all gonna spawn. You can speed run the game until you get to your levitation ability, sure, but I mean, I don't know. That's not how I would play the game per se. I'll just try and do everything I can. Until then, what is this?
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift,
That's not how I'll play the game. You know?
Search the room for any altered items or objects of power.
This used to be Dawn's office, I think, and it got cleared out.
3. Wait for bureau staff.
So yeah, like, I mean, I understand why it's done that way, you know, like, the levitation ability is, yeah, it's I mean, it's the best ability in the game, right? Definitely understand why it's done that way, you know, I wouldn't do anything differently per se. Yeah, definitely wouldn't do anything differently. But yeah, overall, really like the game. Really like the game. So, those are my two things. I'm actually really...
Clean out every last hiss with one thorough sweep, room by room.
Let me see if he has any dialogue, actually.
I heard you closed the hiss portal, or whatever it is we're calling it. And if we could just flush out the stragglers.
Alright, let's chat. No, we'll do those last two first.
Marshall's been missing for a while now.
Yeah, I wanted to do
ideas where she could be?
The last time I saw her was in maintenance when I was leading the Rangers out of the Atlas. Yeah, I told her it wasn't safe, but she said she had to go check on something.
Did you ask where she was going?
Whew. Marshall is not the kind of person you question. Kind of intimidating, you know? But, she was by herself. If that helps at all.
Not really, but thanks. Hopefully she turns up.
We're actually gonna go do that, because,
Did anyone ever mention to you that Darling was using the slide projector?
Well, Salvador never did, but, I doubt he even knew. Look, I'm well aware that it's our job to study and contain the things that we don't understand, but some of the things that Darling did were way outside of our mission statement. Look, these things are not toys, and acting like they are is only ever going to end one way. At least Pope seems to understand that.
Well, it's secure now. No one can reach it without my say-so.
But thank Christ for that.
So, what's the situation in my bureau, Arish?
The situation is we are still up to our eyes in Hiss. Not to mention the months of repairs it's going to take just to get this place up and running again.
But is it doable?
Of course it is. You just might need to tell some Rangers to grab a wrench once they're done hunting Hiss.
So, what's next for Simon Arish?
Well, first off, I'm banning all slide projectors. That's it. Seriously, though, we need to review our protocols. Research should not be making decisions that endanger the entire Bureau, fuck it, the entire fucking world, without some serious oversight.
I think Pope would agree. Certain people in the Bureau have been working in the shadows for too long.
And I'd like to make these HRAs part of the mandatory Bureau uniform. They're not stylish, but better safe than sorry.
I don't think anyone will complain. Not after this. What are your thoughts on me serving as director?
Well, I couldn't be more excited. I mean, look, don't get me wrong, Trench was fine, but well, you pulled us back from the brink, so... Well, I'm honored to serve, man. I mean, fuck, shit. Faden. Sorry.
He'll get it one day.
All right.
I'll see you later.
You know where I'll be.
Okay, so that handles his dialogue. So let me see. I did get some points to spend. So before we go do the director's suit, which we have, but mine is where is it? Asynchronous suit. Love this suit. Okay, but before we go do the DLC quest, I'm gonna go find Marshall first. So we have 7 points to spend. Let's see what we get for grounds. I think I want to just like 10% to levitation duration. Do I just go all out there? Let's see. I have 7 points. This would be 6. So, yeah. Then yeah. Yeah. Did I do the right thing? I think I did. 15%. I do use C's a lot though. Anyway, it's fine. Do I have any other constructs? No. What about you? Shifting fragments. How do we get those? I gotta figure that out. Okay, board countermeasures. Maintenance. Kill his charge in the maintenance sector without getting hit. And we're going to kill his walls. Maintenance sector. So for the side quest, I will be streaming those. There's another game I want to for this, but I can wait for it.
There's no way this happened by accident. I'm telling you.
So where is Dylan? That's my question.
When do you think Marshall's coming back? It's not like her to be absent during a crisis.
In here. Yeah.
I'll be here waiting for you when you wake up, brother.
So in the
You wake up.
in the Resonant, like she walks up to him and then like it's implied that she
You heard the director stop the hiss, right?
something,
Sounds
or
like she
maybe
can really handle things.
yes I can. Yes I can. Yeah, overall, I really like the game.
I heard Pope was promoted.
Some really great games. You know, this one is up there, but I don't think it touches like my current top 10. I think.
Yeah, I found a file on the old director, Northmore. Didn't list anything.
Again, my top 10 is like solid stuff. I'm talking, you know. If I want to do like a rough top 10 right now, done. There's The Last of Us. There is Clerks Obscure Expedition. There's Alan Wake 2. You know, there's God of War. There's Red Dead Redemption. Yeah, you know, it's so. Where does that? I want to like really dig into. There's Sekiro. Yeah. Oh, where's Pope?
Specifically looking for any physiological.
Hello, Pope. Variants and alterations. His corruption manifests in vastly different ways. Some hosts remain largely unchanged, while others are barely recognizable as human. What determines this level of alteration? Is it a duration of corruption? It could simply be an evolutionary process, each entity representing a stage of growth in an undiscovered linear progression leading towards what? Additionally, his entities possess various paranatural abilities. How have they achieved this? Do they gain them from corrupting objects of power? Have they corrupted a single highly talented power utilitarian provided their access to paranatural abilities across a network of his corrupted hosts? As a scientist, I am hindered by the sheer number of questions. It's difficult to identify where one should begin. What is the most pertinent question? How do we kill it? That seems like a good start. I agree. Not the hotline. I think I want to do the case files, objects of power, the slide projector, yeah. The object is a redacted with a vertical tray. The object creates redacted. The only redacted to successfully produce this effect result in the capture of redacted. Object has not been successfully bound. The power utility of this object does not require binding. Discovered when the Bureau responded to redacted. Many of the accompanying redacted were redacted. The entirety of the redacted was transported to the Bureau for examination to find additional redacted or other altered materials. X-ray light box. Seasoned individuals. Yeah. Service weaponry. Find home safe. List materials. Benikoff TV. Ashtray. The maze. Yeah. So.
He asked for anything that looks particularly good in a backdrop.
What are you saying, ma'am?
Inform all research staff that any instructional videos are postponed indefinitely. And don't ever touch me.
Ooh, Pope is big man. Pope, why are you big man? What's up?
Jesse, good to see you. We've got Dylan situated in his containment cell like you asked. I've got medical staff running tests as we speak, and I'd be happy to walk you through the details later. Other than that, what's next?
With the slide projector turned off, the hiss are shut out, but we're stuck with the ones already here. We can't lift the lockdown until they're all eradicated. If any hiss ever got out, that would be the end of everything.
Well, eliminating them all will take time. Look, I'll do what I can on my end, but my research is progressing slower than I'd like.
I think I can help with that. I am making you the head of research, effective immediately. I want you to use everything the Bureau has, every resource, every confidential scrap of data, and find a way to keep the hiss out for good.
That's... really?
Just a second, ma'am.
I mean, yes, I can certainly... Yes! Yes, I accept.
You'll do great. Besides, I didn't really have anyone else lined up.
I'm honored, Jesse, really. Thank you.
You're welcome. We're not done chatting yet.
I've looked through the docs we found in Dimensional Research. That slide projector is extremely powerful. You were right to shut it down.
Okay, so Darwin's fate, Dylan's condition, HRA failure, the boards.
How is Dylan?
The same. I can't detect any hiss activity, but his physiology has certainly been altered by it. And I can't tell if his brain activity is genuine or simply the aftermath of the hiss, like spasms. Dylan could wake up tomorrow for all I know. I really can't say.
Then I just have to wait for him. That's fair. He waited a long time for me.
But don't worry, we'll be monitoring him round the clock. If he wakes up, we'll be ready. I don't mean that in a hostile way, just... well, you know.
I hear you. My brother isn't exactly popular around here. I hope one day he'll have the chance to change that.
Seems like he will.
So, there was a moment after Hedron died that I couldn't feel my powers. The hiss got into my head. Just for a moment.
So that explains the HRA outage. Before we knew what was happening, the hiss had us. They were in my head. I saw terrible things. I mean, I was about to go under forever when the hiss was pushed back. The HRAs had come back on. Dylan vanished afterwards, and we fought off the hiss that came after him. So if Hedron's death knocked out the HRAs, that means there must be a new local source for them to relay, which I'm guessing must be...
me.
You. Hedron is dead, assuming that word even applies to a resonant-based life form. But whatever it awakened in you, the power you call Polaris, is still active. Or at least, that's what my instruments are telling me.
I don't think we're ever gonna understand all of this.
Facts.
And I'm okay with that.
No,
I'm just
I'm not.
glad you're here with me. That's good to know. Thanks, Emily.
But notice how Polaris is no longer doing the weird glassy thing.
I found Dylan attacking the astral plane and the board. What was he hoping to accomplish?
Huh. Since they arrived, Hiss have been corrupting objects of power, which have an inherent link to the astral plane. Maybe their goal was to access the astral plane and the board itself.
That still doesn't tell us why.
His motives are a difficult thing to work out, but I have been digging through confidential files and noticed a strange gap in knowledge regarding the board. Looks like any data on them has either been deleted or was never gathered in the first place.
Then maybe it's time someone looked into that.
Maybe it is.
When the hiss got into my head, I saw some weird things. I think Darling even spoke to me. Does that make any sense to you?
Empirically, no, but phantom voices as well as hallucinatory states are not uncommon here. And considering the forces that Dr. Darling was working with, he could have been transferred to a different plane of consciousness, physically or otherwise.
And that doesn't upset you?
Oh, very. And the fact that he hid those forces from me? It's infuriating. But Darling's dream was always to look beyond our reality. This time he may have taken a step too far, but as long as his consciousness can perceive his surroundings, I'm sure he's loving it.
Maybe Darling was just trying to protect you from the darker side of his work.
Fuck that. I'm not a child. Like, don't just assume I'm gonna consider something morally repugnant.
Which it all was.
Which it all was, of course.
How do you feel about me taking over as director?
You act like it just happened. You've been director since we first met, remember? I'm still thrilled. Nothing's changed. Not for me. But the Bureau has changed. Trench and Darling are gone. Their knowledge, anything not written down, disappeared with them. They knew the Bureau better than anyone.
They're the Bureau's past, Emily.
I am
We
the
won't
future.
operate like they did. We'll learn from their mistakes. We'll be better than they ever were. We won't ever be like them.
Okay, well, thank you
Well,
for
I've
that
got a bureau to run.
thrilling
soon.
conversation.
Yes, ma'am, Director Faden.
Okay, so that's...
Please, Emily. Not even as a joke.
Where is Trench? Because I'm assuming these are like previous directors, right? Ah, there's Trench, so there's Jesse will be next. Look at their own men. Every single one of them own men. So Jesse's gonna go up there whenever she stops being director. Which I'm assuming you gotta die. Okay. So that takes care of this part here. Now, I do want to go and see about Marshall. Marshall's in maintenance. By the quarry, I'm assuming. Yeah, right there. I'm gonna fight this first set of enemies I see because Rusty. This ability is so badass. Marshall, where are you? Y'all seen the marshal around here somewhere? Where would she be? The real question. Hey, buddy. Hold on for me, please. There's something in here. All good? There's a log door here. Where does this lead to? Or the furnace chamber? You can leave this really yeah, let's take a look at the missions here. The foundations of the board, a dark place. I said Marshall would be here. Mine. You good? Oh shit. Who? And where? What and why? Bro. Yo, this gun. Mine. You. Anybody else? Okay, I don't see a marshal around here. What about over there? Okay, so not here either. How high can I go? Oh, I can't go more than that. Okay. Yeah, I don't see a marshal anywhere. Hmm. Okay, I don't see marshal anywhere. What if I go back here and take the elevator? Yeah, she's like the one character I'm missing. They keep saying she's in maintenance, but I don't see it. And there's also like a question mark over there that I haven't seen in the bottom right-hand corner. Marshall. Marshall. There's the power plants. Power plants down there, right? Yeah. Her abilities are so cool. Okay, so there's this here.
Calm down around here? Calm down? I don't understand. Oh, God. You're serious.
Okay. No Marshall. I could just look it up, but nah. Okay, I want to go to, I think there, yes. I should have gone to the furnace chamber. I see molds.
The mold's gotten in here too? Alright. Let's get cleaning, she said, cocking her gun.
Where in the world is this? But I've been here before. So where I want to go is this way. There's something down there. Ooh. Where, what, and why? Pump station.
Hello again, Mr. Clog. You've really let yourself go.
As long as there's nothing like sneaking up behind me. Bro. Nope. Nope. There's something here.
Goodbye, Mr. Clog. I sincerely hope we never meet again.
Yeah, asshole. Asshole.
Gracious.
Bro. Oh, I hate those things so much. Alright. Let's figure out what's happening here. Water cooler procedures. Alright, no unique procedures required. If the item's form is different than any previously reported, then make a note describing the new form. The object's true shape and appearance are unknown. It has been known to take the form of the following objects: ring of keys, lunchbox, wrench, microscope, stapler, glasses, milk tube, spoon. The item is able to adopt the physical form of items in its immediate vicinity. The item is capable of limited physical movement, repositioning itself whenever it changes form. This only occurs when it is unobserved, physically and digitally. Because of this, the transition between shapes has never been observed. Reciting formula causes the item to reveal itself by shuddering. Background: the item was initially discovered within the bureau itself, whether an agent brought it inside, intentionally or otherwise, or it resided here prior to the bureau's arrival to the owner's house is unknown. Okay, I need a battery. How do I get to the other side? It's a real question. I need 2 batteries. There's one over there. You. I need one more battery. Guess I don't need this battery anymore. Oh, bro. What? What's in here? Alright then. Come with me. Come to mama. Oh, no, right here. So how do I open this door over here? What am I missing? Well, you're plugged in here, sure, but what do you do? Okay. Lock control remotely. Hmm. Oh shit. Yeah, that did nothing. Lock control remotely. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think what I need is in here. This is just gonna be like an exploration episode. What do you mean remotely? Is there like a button I gotta press? Oh. So what's the point of that? Yeah, seriously, what is the point of that? And there's this one here. Let's try it. Where's the... Do you require battery too as well? Hmm. I don't know. Feels like there's more to this place, but can't figure it out. That did nothing. Did that even lead to anything? Seems like it does. Somehow. Pump station. Yeah. it seems like it leads from the backside. So if I go, nope, I gotta get out from here, through here. Yep, and then come back around. All right, get up. I don't think I can make. You all good? Can I make that jump? I think I can. Oh, hey, boys. Shit. Okay, so maybe there looks like there's a back side. There's a back way around here. What's this? Not quite. Where does this even lead to? Oh. I should be able to like go here or go like here. There has to be a way. Maybe the way is like down there. Let's see, power plant, coolants. I don't know. I feel like I've searched everywhere on here. I do not know. Furnace chamber. I mean, why not, right? And we're still looking for Marshall. And there's a furnace. Yeah, there was this like, where's this? How do I get back here? Is that just like through the maze? Or the fireworks? The pipeworks is over there. Like, how would I even begin to... Looks like from Blackhawk Quarry. Maybe I make my way to the janitor's office first. Oh, I guess my abilities. Okay, having a big guy would be kind of cool. Yeah, let's make our way there. Okay, let's go to ventilation. Okay, we gotta go back this way. Don't worry about me, sweethearts.
Ati's still gone. I get the feeling he had more of an agenda than he let on. Did he already get what he was here for?
Yeah, it's just better if I this door's locked from back here. There's something there though. What in the world? Do I gotta get around it from that side? Looks like I do. Then pump station. There's a pump station. Somewhere here there's a pump station. I wonder if it's like down there. Are you part of the pump station? Nothing's happening here. And now I'm away from the pump station. Let's try it again. Yeah, so it has nothing to do with those things. Maybe this is just not anything. No, but it literally has to be. Like, if you look at the map, it has to be something. Maybe it's access from pipe works. Let's go to pipe works. Because I don't even think I finished exploring that. Oh, like, what's the point of all these? Let's go this way. Let's see if anything comes of it. Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, nothing at all. Anyways, so didn't find Marshall. So we didn't find. Oh, we got 2 abilities. Why do I have 2 abilities? I don't know, but I think I'm working my way towards. I think I need 3 for you. Yeah. Okay. We'll try this one more time. By going to ventilation. Yeah, a bit of a slower episode, but I am going to continue, like I said. Nope, wrong way. We need to find the janitor's office. What's this over here? Not where I want to be. Wait, why? Where does this lead to? Right here. Over there. And this leads to over here. I'm not gonna accept that, like... Yeah, I'm not gonna accept it. That's just it. So I'm gonna try and go all the way over there. If I die today, remember me like John Lennon. Okay. I don't think we can make it all the way across. Oh, that's not fall. Can I even make that? I think I can. Alright, well, we tried. We absolutely tried. Okay, when we come back, we are going to do the foundation. The foundation. I think I'm going this way. Nope. Y'all can fuck off. The foundation. Alright, where's my office at? Where is my office?
God, what a badass.
Yep. Badass indeed. Now where's my office at? There it is. Okay, well, thanks for joining today. Like I said, a very slow episode. Thanks for joining today. Please like, comment, most importantly, subscribe. Oh, let's go to my office. Let's go to the actual office. Actual office. Director's office, straight ahead, behind me. Alright, like I said, please like, please comment. Most importantly, subscribe to help the channel grow. Until next time.